Opioid addiction. It's a nationwide epidemic, and luckily for the opioids, Donald Trump is on the case.
President Trump is talking tough on the opioid crisis. On Monday in New Hampshire, one of the states hardest hit by addiction, he unveiled a plan to combat that nationwide epidemic.
The president flew to New Hampshire to make his announcement, a state he once called a drug-infested den.
Wow, a drug-infested den? Trump is the only person who will help people while insulting them. Like, you never saw Jesus in the Bible being like, let's give a hand to this poor leper, because the one he had fell off. Oh, you get it? No, I'm gonna heal you, but that was funny. That was funny, come on, that was funny. All right, any blind people here? The blind guy's like, shh, don't tell him I'm here, I don't wanna get roasted. Now, because the opioid crisis is one that's been close to Trump's heart for a long time, the president did lay out some good proposals, right? For instance, allowing Medicaid to pay for residential rehab, encouraging production of less addictive painkillers, and more accountability for pharmaceutical companies. And you can tell from his tone that he's not messing around.
Whether you are a dealer or doctor or trafficker or a manufacturer, if you break the law and illegally peddle these deadly poisons, we will find you, we will arrest you, and we will hold you accountable.
Wow, we will find you, arrest you, and hold you accountable. You know he's taking this seriously because he's talking about drugs like they're Hillary. Now, before you get carried away saying, wow, Donald has really turned into a reasonable president, don't forget, he may know how to act presidential, but underneath it all, he's still Trump.
President Trump has revealed his long-awaited plan to combat the country's deadly opioid epidemic. And among the tougher measures proposed, giving drug traffickers the death penalty.
The ultimate penalty has to be the death penalty. Now, maybe our country's not ready for that. It's possible. It's possible that our country's not ready for that. And I can understand it, maybe. Although, personally, I can't understand that.
You know, one of my favorite things about Trump is that he has inner monologues out loud. Yeah, it's like America elected Gollum as president. We must have the death penalty. We can't have it. The country is not ready. We are ready. This is insane. At least we know that even if no one runs against Trump in 2020, the debates are still going to be great. It's just him and himself. And now look, the truth is, I can see why Trump thinks killing drug dealers will solve the opioid crisis, right? It's the same way he thought getting rid of Comey would make the whole Russia thing go away. But it turns out it's a lot more complicated, right? Today's epidemic is complicated in many ways because, okay, fine, let's say you kill all the drug dealers, right? You know, the bad drug dealers, the bad man dealing drugs on the corner, right? In this opioid crisis, that's hardly the only kind of person involved. So do you also kill doctors who overprescribe painkillers? Do you kill family members who buy opioids for their addicted loved ones? Do you kill the people who sell drugs to pay for their own addiction? Or do you know what? This is complicated. I guess just give everybody the death penalty. I understand it now. I get it. And here's the thing. I'm not saying all of Trump's plans are bad. It's just that some of his drug-fighting ideas seem to come straight out of the 80s. Like this.
This has been something that I've been very strongly in favor of. Spending a lot of money on great commercials showing how bad it is, so that kids seeing those commercials during the right shows on television or wherever, the internet, when they see these commercials, say, I don't want any part of it. That's the least expensive thing we can do, where you scare them from ending up like the people in the commercials, and we'll make them very, very bad commercials.
Poor Trump. He tried so hard to think of a different word, and then he just gave up. Very, very bad commercials.